put the bass down, skimming. And let me tell you about my life. Only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. Now tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven, no seminary hearings on my record. I'm a silence for the record. Tell the world I know it's too late. Boys and girls, I think I've gone great. Trying to decide my. I won't fall you down today.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway, and starting in this one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. One up, one down. Here's the Giants lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Jung-Hoo Lee stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And the first offering is not close. Two out, space is empty.
Ball, low.
Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that is the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in L.A. and towing the slab, Logan Webb. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
And now Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. And that's in for a strike. Ohtani with a homer in his last game. grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Mookie Betts, hitting a ton of homers this year, second most in the National League. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Shohei on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Splits the plate. Going to count 1-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one almost got him.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. You're in game one of this 3-game set. And down on strikes he goes. And now one away.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed.
The first
gets the out.
Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Number 6 on the National League batting average leaderboard. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Webb was superb the last time on the hill, tossing a shutout.
That complete game shutout in his last start is so rare nowadays, Boog. In 1983, that happened 180 times across MLB. In 2023, there were only 21. Not a lot of pitchers who can do what he did.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Ohtani, the runner at second with one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Missed with a changeup, and the count 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's downstairs, and it's 2-2. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Teoscar Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one ripped. And that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one. We played an inning, no score. Second inning,
Leading
set
off
to
for
go.
San Francisco,
Willie
the
Adames
shortstop,
stands in.
Willie Adames.
Adames matched a homer in his last game. Yamamoto back to work. That one missed.
1-0.
Here's the pitch to Adames. Right through there for a strike. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And that is strike two. Got him swinging.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. One down, base is empty.
Strike two. 0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The other way, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, heading for two, and it gets by him. Not stopping, he's going for three.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with two strikes right there. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
One down, runner at third. And digging in for San Francisco, Dominic Smith. And that one's a little bit low. Ball one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in. Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
One away with a runner at third here at the top of the second. Next offering is fouled back. That one outside. Now 2-2.
Two strike.
And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just He's having a hard time catching up.
That's the ball.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. No score here in the second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
2 on, 1 out. And here's the catcher, Andrew Kisner. And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Schmidt.
And up next for the Giants, Casey Schmidt. And first offering is fouled off. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside corner, got him looking. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Giants 1 and the Dodgers 0. And we're back. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder.
Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. That's outside, and that's ball 2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 23rd of the year, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Right down the chute. 0-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
He caught it behind his back to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
the center fielder, Andy Pajes. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Out to short, Adames. Throws to first in time.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And here is Michael Conforto. Conforto launched a homer in his most recent game. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even now at 1-1. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down, and in there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Tyler Fitzgerald. He's 0 for 1. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Fitzgerald goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. On the ground to first, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second, and it gets by him. Gets off a throw.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 1 so far. And that misses. 1-0. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Breaking ball misses down and away. Runner on at third, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ramos getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Tied up here in the early going. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Tommy Edman at the plate.
The second baseman, Tommy
Edman wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. Run hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Outside low, and it's 1-0. There's the strike. Edman leads off second with nobody out. That one's in there, and it's 1-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Missed with a changeup. It's 2-2. And that one missing low.
3-2.
No outs. Runner on second. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Mookie Betts
Up
will make his
next
way to the plate.
Dodgers,
Went down on
the
strikes his
shortstop,
first time
Mookie.
through. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Down the line, it's a base hit. Edman headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Man at first with one gone. So now it's Freddie Freeman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Freeman hits it in the air. Ramos sizes this one up. Out number 2.
Now batting, catcher,
Will Smith to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
2 outs. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And here is Willie Adames. There's a swing and a miss.
All these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
1 out, base is empty. This one ripped, but foul to the right. One down, base is empty.
Ball 1.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now it's Dominic Smith. Walked his first time.
Smith.
Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, called strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Freeman takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Giants go down quietly. They're down 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Outside low, ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And a base hit up the middle.
Now batting, third baseman, Max.
Here comes Max Muncy.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. And there's a ball. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Right through there for his strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk. And things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Paz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Glove flip for 1 onto Smith. 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Michael John Porto.
Michael Conforto will climb in. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 outs. That clips the corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Giants 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Yamamoto back to work. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
All these Giants being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So digging in, Casey Schmidt. His first at bat was a strikeout. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next will be the Giants DH, Brett Wisely. Inside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one in the air. Squeezes it. That's out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs. And that's a little bit high. And now it's even 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
at second, 2 down. Lee digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. And fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
The 0-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Giants get a run on the RBI double. 2-2 game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
and now
for the
Tommy
Dodgers,
Edman.
the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
That's in there. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Right side, Yastrzemski drifts towards it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit, 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ball 1 there. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Betts. That's too low. 1-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
The shortstop takes the ball. Man at first, 1 away. And now 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Randy Rodriguez appears to be getting loose. Miller warming up as well. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Just locked him up right there for the second
Now
out,
batting,
and that's the
the
bat
catcher,
he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Line drive and foul ball. To the right side. Over to Smith, and they get the out on Smith. Inning over, so they strand a pair. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. Back here in L.A., all set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Ramos, a former All-Star, 25 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Just missed. Swinging a foul straight back. Strikeout for Yamamoto.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Adames, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Slider misses outside. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Go ahead run on base. Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. And that drops in for a strike. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Popped up. Betts on the move. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Dom Smith stands in. And that's in for a strike. Foul ball there. count, and that is the inning. One hit, one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Randy Rodriguez.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next pitch is outside. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore, where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Once he digs in. First offering, and it just misses. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through at a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one missing inside.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. There's the strike. Top of the zone for a called strike. That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
And that's downstairs and outside. Michael Conforto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. No outs, runners at first and second. Now he breaks his bat. Smith. Good feed, that's one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
The left fielder, number 23.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Check swing, and he held up.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And
ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
First and second, 1 out. And here comes Tommy Edman. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab for the second out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. First pitch misses. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And a 1-1. That one drilled left field. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. 1 run is in. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
He was all over that one. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So 2 down, and now a bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
No, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Freeman in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Right through there. Got him. Huge strikeout there. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Giants 2.
Tick-tock with the time on the clock. You been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop. Asking me 21 questions, going back and forth. Think playing tennis, you a menace, about to start up a war.
Top of inning number 7. Leading off, Andrew Kisner.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-2.
It's softly on the ground left side, and it goes just foul. Outside with a breaking ball. Right side, Edman. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next to hit, Casey Schmidt. just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
The Dodgers up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Now this is in the air down the line. Hernandez ranging after it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter
Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Line to left. Conforto makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail it here 4-2.
Now
here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Number
He pitched
71.
yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Tyler Rogers.
Will Smith
Leading
steps to
off
the
for
plate
the
for the
Dodgers.
Dodgers.
The
0 for 3 in this
Will
one.
Smith.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Center, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Max Muncy. There's a strike. Hernandez stands at second with no outs. That one close, ruled the ball. And 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tristan Beck getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Miller, the lefty, warming up as well. Man at second. And now 1-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last.
Ouch, that one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him first and second. No outs. Pages will hit next. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And up next for Los Angeles, Michael Conforto. And takes low for ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Right through there for a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike. Yo 1.
No.
2 on, 2 outs. Sliced hard but foul. Got him. They limit the damage here. Dodgers with a run scoring double. It's now 5-2. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. Now on the bump, Alex Vesia.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
pulling up, kicking in the front door, yeah. Say you bout that action, we know that's a front door, yeah. Say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro, yeah. If you really with the city, say what up, though. I've been slacking, need motivation. Haters not do more than hating. Boss up, you never know who's waiting. When you at the top, they call you overrated. Why they always hating on me? But when I pray, they start praying on me. Time is moving, but I'm waiting on me, cause I be focusing, I'm staying low key. Boss up, yeah, I took a loss, had to boss up. Kinda fell off, had to boss up. Hey, if you out here lacking, better boss up. This ain't no toss up, you better boss up. Hey, yeah, took a loss, had to boss up. Kinda fell off, had to boss up. Hey, if you out here lacking, better boss up. This ain't no toss up, you better.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The 1-0.
Ball two.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2-0.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Conforto on the move. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty.
Ramos.
And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a strike in there.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a pop up. Freeman moving under this one. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Giants down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the side.
Now pitching for
They
San
turn things
Francisco.
over to the southpaw, Eric
Number
Miller.
68.
He last pitched 2 days
Eric
ago.
Miller.
Now it's the Dodger
Leading
leadoff
off
hitter,
for the
Shohei
Dodgers,
Ohtani.
the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Way
One
high
ball,
with that
no
one.
strike.
And that's ball 1. Slapped foul. Next offering is in for a strike. looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Mookie.
Now it's Mookie Betts.
Betts.
That's inside. Action in the pen down there. Tristan Beck getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit hard on the ground is short. Adames the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
2 down, base is empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. On the outside corner, and the count 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And it's fouled away. And that drops in for a strike. That's outside. 1-2 to count. Way inside, gets away. No advance though. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 1 left for LA, and it remains 5-2. We go to the 9th. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Willie Adames.
Now pitching for
so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
get my music out. Cause it matters to me, and I knew there'd be a couple of million people who'd understand and agree. Yeah, come on. Come on. Come follow me. Come on, join my ball.
In there at the knees for a strike. Scott measures 6 feet even, 235 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That's a laser base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike.
Now here is
Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Betts to second. How about that double play?
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for the Giants, Dominic Smith. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Andrew Kisner.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Andrew Kisner. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers make it 6 straight victories.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And your final score, 5-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I ran out of poppers. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come stop. Ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. 1 mic, 0 flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfighter, bring a blow charge. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Carter done told you. You think